jeez. Ugh. All right. That was Phantom Creeps, episode 3, Crashing Timbers. And with that, I believe we are good to move on to our feature presentation. To be fair, didn't the other guys open it? No, Monk was the one that had it on his person the whole time. He just gradually he knows what's in the box. He knows what's in the box. Like, he opened that in desperation. He was the one holding it. The other guys were like driving. So we'll see how that resolves next time. But for now, we shall move on to our feature presentation. So I mentioned earlier that let me see. Hold on. I mentioned earlier that this was one of the first films we watched when I was first started doing the cemetery cinema thing. And it's like I was primarily looking to like old silent films to test the waters of like how if I can even like watch movies on these kind of movies on Twitch. And it worked out really well. And considering that we're still doing this 4 years later, I'd say it worked out pretty well. But we are going to be revisiting this movie this evening. It's from 1920. It is a German expressionist film. And honestly, it's been a while, but it is quite a trip to watch. It is quite a trip to watch because like the set pieces are really just kind of weird and look so like unsettling in some cases. And when you watch the story unfold, it's like, oh yeah, no, this is surprise horror, very much so. So we're gonna be revisiting it this evening. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Hey there, Drizzle. Welcome on in. Hope you're also doing well. So, the synopsis for The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari from IMDb. Hypnotist Dr. Caligari uses a somnambulist, Cesare, to commit murders. Now, since this is a silent film, there will be title cards that I will be reading out as well. But this is a colorized version as well with backing soundtrack. So we'll at least have some background audio. I won't need to find something to fill in the background like we have to do with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Classic German Impressionism and Expressionism are always so based for the time. We should find more German Dadaism films. I honestly would love to try and find more of them. Like, one Expressionism film that we watched with Marley Gray a while back was an adaptation of The Fall of the House of Usher, and it was wild to watch. It was definitely a trip. So that was just an interesting adaptation. But I'd like to be able to find more of those. I'd like to be able to find more like old German expressionism films. They're just really difficult to come by. But like, if you're looking for a textbook example of the genre, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, you can't really go wrong with it in terms of just prime examples of what that genre accomplishes. So why don't we go ahead and get started, shall we? You know the rules. No spoilers, just in case there's people that haven't seen this film for the first time. Especially important here because there's some stuff that's very much don't want to spoil. Yeah, enjoy the movie. Following print was the original color, tinting and toning was reconstructed by the Bundesarchiv Filmarchiv of Germany. Murder? I know, surprising. Yeah, this is a restoration for a copy of the film. Which, considering, yeah, 1920. Yeah, Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, a film in 6 acts, written by Karl Mayer and Hans Janowitz. Yes, look at, I mean, even the title cards themselves are done in a very stylistic manner. Let me know how the audio is, by the way. Because for something like this, like, the music is definitely going to be worth listening to. Let's see, cast. Werner Kloss, Konrad Witt, Friedrich Feher. Let's see, Little Dagover. We have Hans Heinz V. Twardowski, Rudolf Lettinger. Okay, there's our cast. Sounds perfect. Thank you. Act 1. There you go, nice little garden scene. The spirits, they are all around us. They have driven me from hearth and home, from wife and child. Yeah, you don't say, Father. Spirits, you say? Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, here's our main character. Just having a nice, lovely stroll. Gotta love the shaky title and credit cards. Oh yeah, absolutely. It was a style at the time. That is my fiancée. Why is she walking like that? Oh, she just does that sometimes. But she and I have lived through a stranger still than what you have lived through. I will tell you about it. Story time! The little town where I was born. God, it's like these little bits. Yay! Story time! Woo! God, that art, that backdrop. It's a like you can see the exact like image of like the hard angles in saying the scenery. Him. The band? No. Yeah, imagine if this was just him talking about how he's a big fan of the Powerpuff Girls villain. Him. Look, and then there's this guy. Totally not suspicious. Totally not suspicious at all. Alan, my friend. Oh, fuck. I forgot to disable ads. Well, okay. Let me see if I can get that real quick. I totally forgot to disable ads. Or disable ad scheduling. Here we go. Alright. Alright. Put a stop to that. There we go. That way you don't have to worry about pausing for ads in the middle of a film. Let's see. How long is this again? Okay, yeah, it's an hour and 14 minutes. Really selling the old man bit with that walk, for real. God, so I love these set pieces. I love the set pieces so much. Special edition! Fair in Holstenvoll. For the first time, entertainments of every variety. Entertainments for the first time? Holy shit. We've never had entertainment before. Come, Francis, let's go to the fair. There will be carnival rides. There may even be a Ferris wheel. Sets are super creative for the time, for real. Like, again, there's a lot of hard angles at play here. And it just makes everything look that much more surreal. What a nice German gay couple. Hey, happy Pride! Don't go inside. The town clerk is in a vile temper today. Oh. A little something, something. Ah, Dr. Caligari. His business card. Wait! I don't know. I just kind of felt like yelling it like that. Oh, he is not like waiting. He is not like waiting. Okay, I'm not sure if it's just because of the makeup that they did, because the contours of his face, now that I'm actually getting a little better look at it this time, on like a repeated viewing, the contours on his face seem a lot more enunciated. Like, it makes him look a lot more sinister. And I'm not sure if it's just because of the lighting that they use, or if they use makeup as part of it. Also, who has a chair that big?
To shreds, you say?
To shreds, you say? Hey, Valingo, welcome on in. Hope you're also doing well. It's always got to be a doctor in the old horror films, of course. I wish to apply for a permit to present my spectacle at the fair. Valingo, thank you for the watch streak. Super appreciate it. What kind of spectacle? Did this inspire the main antagonist from Big Top Burger? Right. A somnambulist. Right. Big Top Burger does have, I think, yeah, Big Top Burger did have a lot of inspirations from Dr. Caligari, like, as a matter of fact. Like, there's a character named Cesare, for example, that is a direct reference to the titular character, to the somnambulist, that we'll be seeing in a little bit. But yeah, there's some elements from the episodes that I was able to see. I don't think I've watched. I think I may have missed some episodes, but yeah, from what I've seen and understand, yeah, there's a number of episodes. There's a number of elements from that series that are very much inspired by the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Also, monkey! Damn, look at all that entertainment. Look at all of that entertainment. He is not enthused by the entertainment. Oh, sorry. Oh, that monkey is not having a good time. Wow! What a load of entertainment! There's so much entertainment going on here. Here we go. Oh. Ding, 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 ding. Listen the fuck up, everyone! Hey. Dare I say, it's rather entertaining. Step right up, presenting here for the first time, Caligari, the Somnambulist. Achtung, fuckwissers! Look at my sheet! Hey there, Curious, welcome in. Hope you're also doing well. Welcome, welcome. End of Act 1. Act 2. That night, the first in a series of mysterious crimes took place. Look, everyone! Look at my entertainment! My entertainment is bigger than their entertainment! I dare say it's huge, even! Murder! Your town clerk has been killed! Excuse me. Killed, I say! Stabbed in the side with a strange pointed instrument. Had to wait for the text to crawl in. Doing good tonight. I see we're watching one of the most important films. Yeah, we're doing a revisit of this. We watched it before for Cemetery Cinema, but it's also been like 4 years since we did. So I figured, hey, why not? Let's go ahead and revisit this. Let's go ahead and revisit this, shall we? Destroyed by a PS1 polygon. Damn! You don't fuck with those. Those are sharp as hell. A flute! Yeah, excuse me. Everyone's enjoying the monkey. Everyone's enjoying the monkey. Just don't ask to spank the monkey. Do not ask to spank the monkey. That is rude. Step right in! Presenting here for the first time, Caligari, the Somnambulist! Gotta wait for the text crawl. Here we go. The miraculous Caligari! 23 years old. He has slept for 23 years. Continuously. Day and night. Right before your eyes, Caligari will awaken from his death-like trance. Far from the back. Oh, what? Step right in. Yeah, just some poor bastard just all the way in the back of the crowd. What? Okay, yeah, that's supposed to be Cesare. Zip right in, come on! Don't be shy! No flash photography! I know that hasn't been around for very long, but still! The cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Get that title drop. You gotta get that title. You always gotta get that title drop in. Why does this drawing kind of look like the robot from the show before? Oh god. Oh, that's really fun. I hadn't even thought about that. That's really funny. I think it's because of all of like the rounded shapes. Yeah, even the casket that it's in is like heavily angled. Now, as you can see, this box is very specifically designed. Ah, there he is. There's the lad. God, this face is just so creepy. I'm getting a bit, like, look at all the the details on what they did with the shadowing on his face, like on a second viewing. It's so creepy looking. Cesare, can you hear me? Cesare, I am calling you. I, Dr. Caligari, your master. Awaken for a moment from your dark night. I have cookies. See our chocolate chip. There we go. The prime shot right here. The premiere shot from this film. It's the fact that he's not just looking directly at the camera, he's got the wide eyes look as well, and it's enunciated by the use of the makeup that they put on as well. That mushroom cut is doing a lot of heavy lifting, for real. Well, and the music, like, getting more distorted here really sells it. Slap some neon lights on him, and it could be in Blade Runner. Damn! You're not wrong! Hey there, Sai! Welcome on in! Hope you're also doing well. Ladies and gentlemen, Cesare the Somnambulist will answer all your questions. Cesare knows every secret. Cesare knows the past and sees the future. He can even see your lotto numbers. Judge for yourselves. Don't hold back. Ask away. Can he see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? 9! That is an impossible question to answer. See, there you go, Curious. Same brain cell, Curious. Same brain cell. Hey, Marlemus, welcome on in. Good evening. How's the movie so far? The movie is great. I was talking about how this is one of the earliest films that we watched when I first started doing cemetery cinema. So I figured we would do a revisit. How long will I live? How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? 59. Till the break of dawn. Well, that's unsettling. You're gonna fucking die, buddy. You're gonna fucking die. That was a fun response to get back. Who let a King Crimson? Oh, jeez. What's the winning lotto numbers for next week? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on. Shit, I was gonna try to respond to that in German, but then I remembered I don't know German numbers. Fuck. Murder in Holstenwall, 1,000 marks reward. Nice. Bouncing from club to the next to be sociable, but wanted to drop in and say hi. Hey, appreciate you dropping on in. Hope you're having a good time club hopping. Appreciate you stopping on in. Oh, ma'am. Hello. Hopefully the odds the first person to ask would die that soon. Makes you wonder, huh? Makes you wonder. Oh, that is a very tiny house to be living in. Like, that is a shack. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, six, sieben, acht, neun, zwen? I think I got it right. I think I got the pronunciations right. Betty's regretting going to see the entertainment, but it's the entertainment though! You got to get your dose of the entertainment for the day. Alan, we both love her. Oh, fuck. Oh, they are both smitten. So, polycule? We'll leave the choice up to her, but whomever she chooses, we shall remain friends. So, no to the polycule. Gotta try to be more sociable, so hitting as many events in the area as I can, especially with the big Pride event being next weekend. Yo, let's go! Yeah. I need to try and see if I be more sociable myself. I really should try to be doing that more. Night. Silver, welcome on in. Only know the first three numbers because of Lupin the Third. Eins, zwei, drei, whatever the hell 4 is. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Ah! Bad touch! Oh! End of Act 2. Act 3. Well, that's a rude awakening. The entertainment did just tell him he would die within the day. That is true. He got killed by the entertainment. I said let go my ego! How you doing, Saw? My favorite funky creature. Aw, doing pretty good, doing pretty good. It is Friday evening, it is cemetery cinema time. We're having a good time here. Mr. Francis! Mr. Francis! Mr. Allen is dead! Murdered! Da-da-dun! The Heavy is dead! What? That's right! He died! Gods, I love that. I love that animation so much. I will catch him, and I will find him. I will capture him, and no one will ever die again. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I think he might be putting 2 and 2 together. The somnambulist prophecy. Probably shouldn't have inhaled that strongly. Fuck. I shouldn't have inhaled that strongly. I shouldn't have dramatically inhaled that strongly. Fuck. Ah. Oh, shit. Ah. Gentlemen, this is a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No. Oh. What's this funky music? The funkiest of musics. The funkiest of German music. I won't rest until I get to the bottom of these dreadful deeds. Anyone else getting an Oysterhead feel with the music? I feel like I should know what Oysterhead is, but it's escaping me right now for some reason. I feel like I should know what that is. It sounds familiar, though. Oh, Silver, thank you for the hydrate. Group made by Les Claypool. Okay, yeah, I'm not familiar with that, unfortunately. I may have to look that up later. That inhale sounded painful. Oh, I was trying to do the dramatic inhale, but the fucking something caught in the back of my throat. Oh, the lead man of Primus. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Made me think of Oyster Cult. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean there. The way he's moving his arm, and it's like he's telling him, and I stabbed him to death! Stabbed him! Stabbed this bastard! It's just the way he was looking at, moving on that. Oh, hey, it's the lady they met last night. He's depressed because his dreams of forming a polycule have been dashed. Yes, sad news all around. Actually, now that I'm watching this on a repeated viewing, I'm kind of noticing a lot more of the smaller details. Like everyone's got like the dark makeup over their eyes to kind of allows them to their expressions to kind of pop more during certain scenes. Or maybe it's just the shadowing that they're using, or like the lighting that they're using. It might just be the lighting that they're using. But like you see some of the when they use the makeup, like it kind of allows their eyes to just pop more, you know? Drops to knees, my polycule! I'll obtain police authorization to examine the somnambulist. Sounds like some premarital sex. Oh my god. Premarital sex. Oh my god. Ah. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's sneaking. He's doing a big sneak. I almost hear somnambulist. Oh my god. Oh. Murder! Help! Murder! Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, different guy. Yep. No, he got caught. That bastard, like, just got caught. Just straight up. Fuck you! Used to use this very aggressive hot light back then, right in faces of actors. They had to make contrast. Also comes from classic theater and opera. Ah, there you go. That's it. That's what it is. Oh, yep. Alright, time to feed you your slop. There you go. Just gotta make sure it's up, sitting upright. Zink, thank you for the lurk. Welcome on in. Okay, he is still capable of eating. Ham. Oh. Yep, put him back in the box. Back in the box. Sleep eating, I feel that, for real. They doing this to me tomorrow, oh jeez. Just the big sleep. The big sleeps. The big honk shoes. Yeah, they found a murderer, all right. Everyone point at this man. Point at this man and laugh. He's just standing there like a child in timeout. The CEO of Moida. Yeah, so you're gonna use that? Yeah, you're gonna use that. Don't go stabbing people with it, though. does not like the fact that they're in here. He does not like that they're in here. We come up! Oh, just like that? I was supposed to be checking on Uma Musume's. You are interfering with my Uma Musume time. Extra, extra, Holston Walls mystery solved. 2-time murderer caught in 3rd attempt. Read all about it. There you go, that drew some heat off of him. Oh, okay, is he just getting a big old whiff of his hat there? Okay, he just got a big old whiff of this hat, and it's like, okay, what kind of stuff are you putting in there? What kind of psychedelics are you putting in that hat? Where can I get some? End of Act 3. Act 4. You're interrupting my Hans time! Worried because her father has been away for so long. Oh, my father has been away for so long. I can't even enjoy this smut. And such good Yuri smut, too. Have they just been, like, grilling him the whole time? Oh, he's just... Oh. I had nothing to do with the 2 murders. So help me God! Okay, so why were you walking around carrying a knife then? My main girl knows what the fuck is up. The old woman. It's true. I tried to kill her by stabbing her in the side with a similar knife. To throw suspicion on the mysterious murderer. So wait, I'm trying to remember this aspect. Is he, like, working with the murderer? Or is he just acting on his own accord? I'm trying to remember. Oh, the nice somber music here. Yep, and we're kind of back to square one. So if he wasn't involved in the first 2 murders, then who was? The entertainment's closed for the day. No way! He is the best guy around! Totally nothing suspicious about it. Okay, yeah, no, she's got the makeup on for sure. That is my father, Dr. Olsen here. Okay, so her father's the doctor that was checking on it. Oh god, it's that face! Oh, that face! He looks constipated. Oh no. Be right back. I need to get my dose of Pepto-Bismol. Oh, is he gonna show her? for funsies. Ta-da! Oh, yeah. He can answer. He can tell you where your father is. Or not. Or not. Alright, never mind. Never mind. After the funeral, I'd be kind of like twirling my hair. It's like, hi, Mr. Somnambulist. Oh, jeez. I mean, to be fair, like, a 6'3" dude that, like, will answer whatever question you ask. Solomon, I demand black and white blood. Hello, Super. Welcome on in. Hope you're also doing well. We haven't gotten any blood yet. Well, there's been 2 murders, but no visible blood at the very least. How you doing, Super? Someone else is going to the tent. Oh. We're doing a sneaky sneak. Doing good. Thanks. You guys doing good? We're doing pretty good. We are revisiting the cabinet of Dr. Caligari for tonight's Cemetery Cinema. Since it's been about almost exactly 4 years since we last watched this on stream. Back when I was first starting off on VTubing too. Close to when I was first starting doing VTubing. A little bit after I had debuted my first live 2D model, I believe. Ooh. Oh, he moves. He walks. He stalks. He dances. Time is running. Gods, for reals. For reals. Oh. Oh, he's got the knife. So sorry, what's that you got there? A knife? No! He really, the actor for Cesare really, nails these stilted movements. I was like, oh. And then he realizes who he's trying to kill. Oh! Yeah, probably not a good idea. Bad touch! Bad touch! Oh yeah, that wakes everyone up. That wakes everyone up. The first slasher killer of movie history. God, actually... Yeah, that's pretty... I can't really think of any other, slashers like any other characters that would be considered a slasher character beforehand. Cesare, you dumb fuck! Still would. Oh yeah, he's running. He's running.
You're my friend now. We're gonna have soft tacos later.
Oh yeah, he's running. He's running really far with her. Oh, that's as far as he can go. Oh yeah, they know. Oh yeah, they're absolutely giving chase. Oh yeah, we're seeing some wilder backdrops here now. Oh. Okay. He's tired. He's tired. He's just gonna take a big snooze. Some say it's Norman Bates from Psycho, but I think this wasn't so popular as Psycho 4 years later. Yeah, I mean, this was still, like, considering that this is, like, from 1920s. This is from 1920. It's probably early for a lot of people to really consider. Also, the fact that it's a silent film, but if we really think about it, yeah, this Cesare kind of is a slasher or a villain. When you really think about it. Cesare! Also, the fact that it's a German film on top of that. It couldn't have been Cesare. He was asleep at the time. I watched him for hours. Did you? Did you? John Cena comes in. Are you sure about that? Hi, I'm German. Guten Morgen.
End of Act 4. Act 5.
Sorry, popcorn. Is the prisoner secure in his cell? See what the prisoner knows, maybe? The attempted murderer? I must see him! Love how they use different background colors for the movie to have colors in the movie. Yeah. So the color tinting that they use for this version in particular is very striking. Like, you can clearly tell what scenes are taking place during the day and when scenes are taking place during the night. But also there's like the lighting and shadow effects that they use for this as well. Like this this room in particular, for example. That room, for example. And we were commenting about the expressionism aspects of how everything, all the set pieces are set up in hard angles. Coloring in this room makes me have to pee. Ah! Hello, Ford. Welcome on in. Hope you're also doing well. Oh. For a 1920 movie, it's insane. It really is. Because, like, this is kind of the premier example of stuff we talked about in the past when it comes to older movies like this. This is a premier example of using the technology you have available at the time to do something special. Because, obviously, again, okay, he is in the box. He is in the box. It's fake! It's not real! It's not the real Cesare! It's a decoy! Also, the doctor ran off. Question, have you ever seen The Artist from 2015? I feel like I've heard of it somewhere. I feel like I've heard of it somewhere before. I can't recall where. I can't recall from where. Sounds familiar, though. Also, that guitar player is going nuts right now. The Insane Asylum. Oh. It's the Rooms documentary movie. Oh. Yeah, cannot say I've seen that. Do you have a patient by the name of Caligari? 9? Disaster Artist is the room one. The Artist is a black and white movie. Oh, gotcha. Like some modern day silent movie with John Goodman. Oh, okay. I may have to see if I can look that up. There is another, like, the director returned earlier today. Perhaps you should speak to him personally. I know there's, like, those one modern-day silent film that's, what was it called? Hundreds of Beavers. Hundreds of Beavers is a modern-day silent horror film. Kind of a comedy horror, actually. That's, yeah, like, designed in that style. I have not had a chance to actually see it. It was available on, like, public platforms, but then they started, like, paywalling it. And I haven't had a chance to actually, like, try to watch it. But from what I've been told, it's really good. Oh, you're the director? Oh, you're the director! Okay. That changes things. That changes things a little bit. I saw that in theaters. Oh, geez. Is it really 15 years old? Criminy. 2011. Holy shit. Yeah, 15 years old. He himself and none other is Caligari! Please believe me! while the director, now placed under observation, is sleeping in his villa. That Sax is gonna lay an egg for reals. That Sax goes hard. But Cesare is also still missing. He's asleep. Time to do a little snooping. Yeah, turn the light on. Just a little skeleton hanging there. It's just like, nah. Oh, yep, just... Oh. Secret! Secret closet. The boner of education. Jeez. Somnambulismus. His specialty.
I'm gonna come!
Yeah, just imagine if there was just an entire instructional manual on how to achieve a hands-free orgasm. Hey, Monster, welcome on in. Hope you're also doing well. The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. In the year 1783, a mystic by the name of Caligari toured the fairs of numerous villages in northern Italy, accompanied by a somnambulist named Cesare. Dun, dun, dun! For months, he sowed panic amongst village folk through suffix of foul murders committed under almost identical circumstances. Oh, series of foul murders. Sorry. Last movie I saw was Mortal Kombat 2. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I haven't really had any real interest in seeing the Mortal Kombat movie. I don't know. Maybe I've just been too busy with other things. Yeah, entirely subjugated to his mill, a somnambulist named Cesare, whom he did compelled to carry out his nefarious schemes. A puppet, the exact likeness of Caesar, of which took his place in a cabinet, allowed him to divert any suspicion that might fall on the somnambulist. The exact likeness of Cesare. So he's got a somnambulist and a puppet. Or like they're the same thing. Ah, his diary! Perfect! When he's hungry, he's the somnambulist. Finally, a somnambulist has been brought to the asylum for admission. Ah. Give me a little Caesar, oh no. Here we go, we're getting the full flashback sequence. There's a 2005 remake of Cabinet of Dr. Caligari? Oh shit, I didn't even know that. They digitally removed the OG cast and put in the new cast, including Doug Jones from Hellboy with a dialogue-heavy script. Interesting. Fun experiment in digital filmmaking. Huh. I didn't even know there was a remake. Honestly, I would love to see a modern-day remake of this, possibly in, like, the style of, like, the new Nosferatu movie, possibly. Oh, he loves what he's seeing right here. Yes! Mortal Kombat 2 felt like Mortal Kombat by committee. Funny enough, action is fine, never really slows down, and that's the problem. Yeah, it's really... Honestly, the original Mortal Kombat movie kind of still holds up. Because it knows what it's all about, and it doesn't really try to go too far out of that area. Fucking just tears his books apart. My boy! My beautiful Italian boy! My desire. I shall be able to satisfy my life's unwavering wish. Now I shall unravel the psychiatric secrets of the Caligari. Of this Caligari. Now I shall discover if it is true that a somnambulist can be compelled to perform acts that, in a waking state, he would never commit and would be repugnant to him. Whether it is true that a sleepwalker can be led to commit even murder. An obsession. Already doing that with Michael Shannon of Man of Steel and Boardwalk Empire for real? Nosferatu was amazing. Honestly, so dark, so wonderful, so horny. Yeah, pretty much. That describes a Nosferatu remake, essentially. I must know everything. I must penetrate his secrets. I must become Caligari. I will penetrate his secrets with my big, thick brain. Oh yeah, he was obsessed with the idea of the somnambulist. Du must Caligari Verde. My throbbing brain. Du must Caligari werden. Du must Caligari werden. That's a lot of text. Yeah, he got obsessed with the idea of being Caligari. End of Act 4. Act 6. There's a fourth Nosferatu movie which people actually search for. Shadow of the Vampire from 2000 stars William Dafoe as Nosferatu and John Malkovich as the director. Fictional making of a movie where the vampire is real and the director is crazy enough to do anything it takes to make his fucking movie. I feel like I've heard of that somewhere. Shadow of the Vampire. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna look that up sometime. Because I feel like I've heard of it somewhere before. We found a sleepwalker out in the fields. Oh shit, they found him. Oh yeah, he just conked out. Means Willem Dafoe has been in 2 Nosferatu movies, 25 years apart. That is really funny. That is really funny. Yeah, because Willem Dafoe played the professor in the remake. Honestly, he fucking killed it in that role. What Fent does to a lad. Oh, jeez. Are they trying to bring it back to the office? Or... Oh, yeah. Mr. Director, unmask yourself. You are Dr. Caligari. Bah! Da-da-dun. He is Dr. Caligari, man of action. Look at that fat cock! Sorry, Doctor, that was fucked up. Oh. Okay, just... Okay, I thought he passed out. Oh no, he's losing his mind. Right, the lighthouse. That also had Willem Dafoe in it. I need to actually watch that sometime. Oh, he's trying to... Oh yeah, he's losing his mind. Oh yeah, he's losing his mind. Yeah! Yeah. Grab his ass. Grab him. Lock him down. Caligari abridged. Oh, jeez. Honestly, like, I was trying to see if I could get a guess for this one, but wasn't able to get one in time, unfortunately. But it's fine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. He was the murderer all the time. Not just that, he was using a body to commit the murders for him, essentially. And that was the story. That was his tale. Reasonable crash out. And from that day on, the madman never again left his cell. Cool story, bro. Oh, it's getting a little chilly out. Yeah, it's getting a little chilly out. Let's go in, shall we? Hey, recognize this room? Recognize these people? Recognize some of these faces? Here's the big twist of this movie. This is why I was trying to be quiet about all of this, just in case anyone hasn't seen this movie by any chance. Yeah, you recognize some of these faces? Look! There's Cesare! Never allow him to tell your fortune, or you're dead! A pseudo-erotic sequel from 1989 called Dr. Caligari. Ah, interesting. Jane, I love you. Won't you be my wife at last? Yeah, remember how he said that she's his fiancée? At the beginning of the film? We queens are not free to answer the call of our heart. Hey, Dr. Caligari, right? You won't think that I'm insane! It isn't true! It's the director who's insane! He is Caligari! 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 Crazy? He was crazy once. And now they're gonna lock him in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats make him crazy. Ow. I was trying very hard to not mention this twist at all at any point during this. Because it really puts the entire story itself into perspective. At last I understand his delusion. He thinks that I am that mystic Caligari. Now I know exactly how to kill him. The end. So it's one of those weird cases where it's like, oh, that's why everything looks weird. That's why everything looks weird. It's the ramblings and self-actualized retelling of an insane person. Someone that is actually committed to an asylum. That is this person's reality as they understand it. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, it was one of those, it's one of those things where I was like, oh, it was a dream all along and it doesn't really happen. But that's kind of when you really look at the back of the movie, or at the story itself, you look at the settings and how drastically different they are to the reality that we come back to. Like all the hard angular set pieces, the wild story of a somnambulist committing acts of murder, and you realize, oh, right, this is actually, if you look at the signs, then absolutely you can tell this is the mindset of someone that was committed. Like this is the reality of someone that is actually unwell. Like he made this reality, like he convinced himself of this reality that does not actually exist. So when you see when you see Cesare in the corner of the room, just kind of standing there, and then you see the person that he's referring to as his fiancée, like the woman that they met, quote unquote, met on the street. Like you see these familiar faces, and then it's like, oh, you realize, oh shit, he is associating these people with this series of events. because that's his reality. So it's a surprising revelation that, like, yeah, none of it was real, but at the same time, because of the way, if you're watching this for the first time, because of the way the story is presented, you would think that this is the actual story itself. But then you get that twisted again. At the end, it's like, oh, ow, oh, 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 okay, okay. Is schizophrenic and is in his own dissociative narrative. Essentially, yeah. Essentially. I think Tim Burton based a lot of his Beetlejuice sets off of this movie. Honestly, I can see that. I can honestly see that if that is the case. Because if I remember correctly, like the original Beetlejuice movie also used a lot of like very hard angular sets to separate like the living world from the world of the dead. It's like a nice way to like separate two essentially different realms for the most part. But that's like a really cool little twist that comes up there. And it's like, oh, well then. Was a big fan, and Tim Burton was a big fan of black and white movies and UK Hammer studio films. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I mean, even Frankenweenie was like filmed as a black and white movie, like the original one at the very least. So that was the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. A wonderful, very highly influential horror film. I'm honestly like, yeah, kind of similar, kind of echoing what I mentioned earlier. Like, I would love to see a full, like, a larger scale remake of this kind of movie. Yeah, like just kind of in a similar approach with how Nosferatu was handled. Doesn't necessarily need to be as horny, but I would still love to see a more modern take. Like if they could find a way to keep the German expressionism elements intact, I would love to see like a modern take of this kind of film at the very least, because honestly, this is a kind of movie that, how do I say this? Like, I had never even heard of this film, like, 4 years ago. I had never heard of this film until I started looking for stuff that was in the public domain to watch on stream. And this movie in particular came up in my search. And I was like, how have I never heard about this before? So when I watched it, like, 4 years ago, I was locked the fuck in. I was locked the fuck in. Because I found the presentation and the writing and the acting portrayals just to be so, like, enjoyable. I was locked the fuck in. I was having a good time. So I was like, yeah, it's kind of part. Yeah, it's like, and yeah, I uploaded the VOD, like, in May of 2022. So it's like, yeah, a little over 4 years now. So it's just a nice, this is a nice revisit. What? No horny? I didn't say no horny. Maybe you don't need to go as hard on the horny. Maybe you don't need to go as hard on the horny. I didn't say no horny. I think it'd be hard to do, to be honest. Like, this is really unsettling. With modern effects and sets in actual color, would probably be less dramatic. Might be wrong. Hope to be wrong. The story is good on its own. Honestly, yeah, the story is you would definitely have to try and keep the story intact. The set pieces, yeah, you would have to obviously do like practical sets. Like you cannot get away with doing fucking CG backgrounds for a movie like this. And it kind of comes back to an argument that we've probably had at some point on the channel here at some point in time in the past, like practical effects versus like CGI or whatever. This would be a kind of movie that you would have to have almost entirely be practical. Like, no CGI would be involved in it in any capacity, because the moment you try to bring CGI into it, it loses the effect. Like, anytime you bring a computer generated like entity into a horror movie, it loses a lot of the effect, because you can clearly tell, oh, that's CGI. You can clearly tell. So it kind of brings you out of the experience, because it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel like it can tangibly exist. So that's kind of something that you really have to nail down with a horror movie. And Guillermo del Toro actually like nailed that pretty damn succinctly with Frankenstein, the new Frankenstein movie. Like, very, very little CG involved. Like, that film was almost entirely practical effects. And it helps. You can make it's a huge difference, because imagine if the monster was just done as CGI. Imagine if they just done CGI for the monster. It wouldn't hit right. It would not hit right. Like, they had a full makeup team to get that ready. They had props designed for the specific presentations. Like, there's a couple of spots that they may have used a little bit of CGI in, but otherwise, like, they really put a very strong emphasis on practical effects, where they can make it work the most and have the best effect possible. So it's like, yeah, like, those are the kind of movies where you would like horror movies in particular. You cannot rely on CGI as an easy fix. You have to use practical effects if you want to get the right effect in. Now, granted, this probably doesn't apply to franchises like, I don't know, Five Nights at Freddy's or what have you, but that's a whole other fucking series to talk about in particular. But like, for proper full horror movies, like, you kind of have to do that. Obviously, like, and I think that was one of the problems with, like, I want to say it was like Slender Man. It was a Slender Man movie, I think, that had that problem. I haven't watched it myself, but like, looking at like bits and pieces of it, I'm like seeing the Slender Man himself and being like, oh, that looks like shit. Because like, a lot of it was fucking CGI. And it's like, oh, that doesn't look right at all. Granted, there's like some spots that you kind of have to do CGI with for sure, but if you don't, like, it's a balancing act. Obviously, there's some stuff that obviously there's some stuff that you can't really replicate with practical effects, that you kind of have to use like 3D graphics for and whatnot. But it's one of those like things that you have to carefully consider. Is like, okay, can we do this using a practical effect, or is this just out of the question? Ballistic gel torso really ballistic gel torso. Oh my god. All the camera tricks to make Jacob look tall as fuck. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because all the shots that they did made him look fucking gigantic. Absolutely. I was actually thinking, like, is he actually that fucking tall? Some of the Superman Flesher cartoons fell into the public domain by accident, by not which episodes. Yes, I think some of the Superman episodes did fall into the public domain. Slenderman movie is a tone-deaf, offensive, soulless abomination. Yeah, it did not do well. Hellboy has awesome practical effects. There you go. Yeah, Hellboy is actually a really good example of that. Like, I need to sit down and actually watch some of those Hellboy movies, but from what I understand, yeah, that is an actual good example of striking that balance between using practical effects, trying to put an emphasis on practical effects, and like saving CGI for the moments where you actually like need it. Okay, like this would be impossible to do otherwise. Like, it is important to kind of strike that balance, because the moment you start introducing CGI into things, especially if it's like something that's supposed to feel real, you start to lose that effect. Never seen actual Slender Man movie. All we had back in my day was Marble Hornets, and still kind of looks freaky. And it was just a bunch of dudes with their cameras in 2 good locations. Yeah, because like Marble Hornets was the God, what the fuck is that? Analog horror one, I think it was. Like Marble Hornets was the analog horror, I want to say. They brought in the team behind Marble Hornets and then completely ignored their input, and Joseph walked off the set. Criminy. That fucking bad. That fucking bad. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that's... Oof. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's rough. Like, if the creator of the IP that you're trying to adapt just walks off the set, like, that's a bad sign. Like, that literally happened with the Avatar, like, Netflix Avatar, the live-action adaptation. Like, the creators just ended up just walking off the set because it was just that bad. Oh, like, if that happens, then you have a fucking problem. I am surprised that there's even a season 2 coming. I am absolutely fucking surprised that there is a season 2 of live-action Avatar on the way. Because you would think that they took the hint after the negative reactions to season 1. Fucking crazy. You know what else had great effects? Tremors. Oh yeah, I remember Tremors. Yeah, no, that is actually another good example that had great practical effects. That is actually a very good example of that. Greatest monster movie America has ever made, and I will fight anyone who wishes to disagree. Excited for Netflix's Chronicles of Narnia starring Daniel Craig? Can't really share in that same excitement, unfortunately. I think the eldritch tentacle monster, they use CGI because, yeah, trying to puppeteer a 10-foot tall squid monster. Yeah, that's one of those cases where it's like, yeah, no, that would be really fucking hard to do, if not impossible. Or it would be, like, way more expensive than the budget allows. Like, that's one of those situations where, like, yeah, you kind of have to weigh your options. Oh, Tremors is awesome. Yeah, I remember... God, it's been a while since I watched Tremors, but, like, yeah, I remember it being a really good movie. I do remember it being a really good movie. Oh, man. Oh, man, we got to yapping for a bit there. We actually got to yapping for a little bit. Oh, man. Okay. What we're gonna do... So, yeah, that was the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Hope you all enjoyed that. What we're going to do now is we are going to take a 10-minute intermission. We're going to take a 10-minute intermission. And when we get back, hey, how about we watch some more Archie's Weird Mysteries? How about we watch some more Archie's Weird Mysteries to close out the remaining evening? I need to double check and see which episode we left off on though, because I'm actually having troubles remembering. So we'll do that. We'll take a 10-minute intermission, so you all take the opportunity to stretch your waters, drink your legs, all that good stuff. Colonel, hello, welcome on in. Appreciate you coming on by. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we'll take a 10-minute intermission, and when we get back, we will watch more episodes of Archie's Weird Mysteries. So you all go on, do whatever self-care you need to do. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
You